Poison kid by lie. Meg shocked as Netflix X cancel her Pearl series after parents boycotted wave. The Duchess of Sussex animated Netflix series Pearl was dropped because executives believed children wouldn't care about the project, the Wall Street Journal reports. Meghan Markle announced in July 2021 that she would produce a series following the adventures of a 12-year-old girl who is inspired by influential women throughout history. But the project was dropped in May 2022 amid the streaming site's cutbacks, Deadline reported at the time. But there was more to the story, according to WSJ, which reports that executives decided that few children would care if the show they were watching had been produced by a duchess. The publication reported that the show was developed by Meghan was still a working royal, with the help of filmmaker David Furnish. This comes after Spotify announced earlier this month that it had parted ways with Meghan and Prince Harry as Meghan's podcast Archetypes was not renewed for a second season. Bill Simmons, Spotify's head of podcast innovation and monetization, criticized the couple on its own podcast, The Ringer, saying he wished he had been involved with the couple's leave negotiation and referred to them as grifters. Meghan and Harry announced deals with Netflix and Spotify after stepping back from the royal family in 2020. The couple's first Netflix project, a docuseries titled Harry and Meghan, was released in December 2022. Speaking to WSJ, a Netflix spokesperson said it valued its partnership with Meghan and Prince Harry's company, Archewell, and that they plan to work together on future projects. New companies often make changes in their startup phase, both with people and strategy, and we are no exception. We're more equipped, focused, and energized than ever before, an Archewell spokesperson told WSJ. The spokesperson added that Archewell had recently hired a new head of scripted content, Tracy Ryerson. Representatives for the Duchess of Sussex, Archewell, and Netflix did not immediately respond to the insider's request for comment. Netflix revealed that they were working on several projects with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, including the upcoming documentary series Heart of Invictus. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's partnership with Netflix has no end in sight, following news of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex parting ways with Spotify, and Netflix spokesperson says that several projects in the works with the couple's Archewell Productions. We value our partnership with Archewell Productions, a Netflix spokesperson tells People. Harry and Meghan was Netflix's biggest documentary debut ever, and will continue to work together on a number of projects, including the upcoming documentary series Heart of Invictus. After stepping back from their royal roles and moving to Meghan's home state of California in 2020, they signed a multi-year deal with Netflix. In December 2022, the series Harry and Meghan provided a look at their love story, as well as their lives as members of the British royal family, and their decision to leave the UK. Then show garnered the biggest documentary debut week in the history of Netflix. The Heart of Invictus, announced by Netflix in January, will follow the athletes of Prince Harry's Invictus Games for service personnel as prepared for the 2020 Invictus Games in The Hague, the Netherlands, which was postponed till April 2022 because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Meghan, 41, and Prince Harry, 38, were spotted with cameras following them at the Invictus Games last year. This new series from Archewell Productions follows a group of extraordinary competitors from around the globe, all service members who have suffered life-changing injuries or illnesses on the road to competing at the Invictus Games, the streaming service wrote on Twitter in January.